The Penticton Vees had a remarkable season in the BCHL, winning 50 of their 54 regular season games and earning 101 points, the most in the league. They also dominated the playoffs, losing only one game on their way to the Fred Page Cup final. But their journey was not without challenges, as they had to overcome the difficulties of playing during a pandemic and a shortened season. The COVID-19 pandemic affected every aspect of life, including sports. The BCHL had to postpone its start date several times, implement strict health and safety protocols, and limit fan attendance. The Vees had to adapt to these changes and stay focused on their goals. The Vees also faced a compressed schedule that saw them play 54 games in just over 4 months, with many back-to-back games and long road trips. They had to deal with fatigue, injuries, and pressure from their opponents. They also had to cope with the uncertainty of whether the season would be completed or not. Despite these obstacles, the Vees showed resilience, determination, and teamwork. They relied on their depth, skill, and experience to overcome any adversity. They also had strong leadership from their captain Josh Nadeau and their head coach Fred Harbinson. They played with passion, pride, and professionalism. The Vees reached the final against the Albany Valley Bulldogs, a first-time finalist who had upset some higher-seeded teams along the way. The Vees did not underestimate their opponent, but they also did not let them intimidate them. They played with confidence, discipline, and creativity. The Vees won the first 2 games at home by identical scores of 4-3, showing their ability to win close games and protect their lead. They then traveled to Port Alberni for Game 3, where they exploded for 6 goals in a 6-3 victory. They scored 5 times in the second period, including 2 power play goals and 2 goals by Nadeau. They also got stellar goaltending from Luca Di Pasquo, who made 28 saves. The Vees were now 1 win away from defending their BCHL Championship and making history as the best team ever in the league. They had overcome the challenges of the pandemic and the shortened season to reach the finals. They had shown that they were not just a talented team, but a team with heart and character. The Vees showcased their offensive and defensive skills and teamwork in the decisive game against the Chiefs, winning 5-2 and clinching the BCHL Championship for the first time since 2017. The Vees dominated the game from start to finish, scoring 3 goals in the first period and never looking back. They outshot the Chiefs 38-21 and controlled the puck for most of the game. The Vees' top line of Brody Waters, Kai Daniels and Michael Craig was unstoppable, combining for 4 goals and 6 assists. Waters scored twice and added 2 helpers, while Daniels had a goal and 3 assists. Craig opened the scoring with a power play goal and also assisted on Waters' second goal. The trio finished the playoffs as the top 3 scorers in the league, with Waters leading the way with 23 points. The Vees also got a strong performance from their goaltender Shane Shellist, who made 19 saves and earned his 4th win of the series. Shellist was a key factor in the Vees' playoff run, posting a .963 save percentage and 2 shutouts in 9 games. He was named the playoff MVP after the game. The Vees' defense was solid as well, limiting the Chiefs' chances and blocking shots. Tate Taylor led the way with 4 blocked shots and also chipped in with an assist. The Vees' penalty kill was perfect, killing off all 4 Chiefs' power plays. The Chiefs tried to mount a comeback in the third period, scoring 2 goals in less than a minute to cut the lead to 4-2. AJ LaCroix and Dylan Kinch were the goal scorers for Chilliwack, who had eliminated the Coquitlam Express in 5 games in the previous round. However, the Vees responded quickly with a goal by Ryden Evers to restore their 3-goal cushion and seal the victory. The Vees celebrated their championship on home ice at the South Okanagan Events Center, in front of a sold-out crowd of 5,000 fans. They lifted the Fred Page Cup and received their gold medals from BCHL Commissioner Chris Hebb. The Vees will now represent the BCHL at the Doyle Cup, where they will face the winner of the WHL final between Winnipeg and Seattle. The final buzzer sounded and the Vees erupted in joy. They had done it. They had won the BCHL Championship for the first time in 6 years. They hugged each other, threw their gloves and sticks in the air, and skated to the center of the ice to receive the Fred Page Cup. The crowd cheered loudly, waving banners and flags with the Vees logo. The Vees captain lifted the trophy and passed it around to his teammates, who kissed it and held it high. They posed for a team photo, smiling and laughing. Then they skated to the boards and saluted their fans. They thanked them for their support throughout the season, especially during the tough times when they faced injuries and losses. They said they couldn't have done it without them. They also thanked their coaches, staff, sponsors, families, and friends for their guidance and encouragement. They said they were proud to represent Penticton and the BCHL. They said they hoped to inspire the next generation of hockey players in the community. They ended their speech by saying that this was a dream come true for them, and that they would cherish this moment forever. They said they were a family, and that they loved each other. They said they were the Vees, and that they were champions.